Hey guys, a very good day to you all. So after understanding the Arrhenius theory and the Bronsted-Lowry theory, now it is time for us to understand the Lewis theory. And for those who are new to the channel, the link of both the videos is given in the description box below, or you can simply click on this I button which is there on the right top corner of your screen. So in order to understand the Lewis theory, let's move on to my book. Okay, so what Lewis theory tells us that acid is a substance which accepts a share in an electron pair. Now what is the meaning of this? Guys, just give patience for next 3 to 4 minutes and I will explain you all everything. Okay, so just understand the basic points that acid is nothing but a substance which accepts a share in an electron pair, and a base is nothing but a substance which donates a share in an electron pair. Now let us understand this with the help of an example. Let's say H plus reacting with NH3 gives us NH4 plus. Now let us draw the dot and cross diagrams of this equation. So H plus combines with NH3. Nitrogen has 5 electrons in its outermost energy level, as we all know. Okay, so let me draw the 5 electrons over here, and this nitrogen is combining with 3 hydrogen atoms. So it is going to form a bond with 3 hydrogen atoms, and each hydrogen atom is sharing 1 electron. So while forming a bond with nitrogen, 1 electron is being shared by nitrogen and 1 electron is shared by hydrogen. So this is how they form a bond. Now this nitrogen has 2 free electrons. Okay, so they are not bonded to any of the atom, they are free. Now what happens is that after reaction, this H plus requires electrons. Why it requires electrons? Because it is positively charged. So since it requires electrons, it is going to take these 2 electrons of nitrogen. And why it is going to take both these electrons? Because H plus does not have any electron in it, and to form a covalent bond you require minimum 2 electrons. So this nitrogen is going to donate its 2 electron to form a covalent bond. Let's see how. So nitrogen is going to form a covalent bond, and this hydrogen bond, the side hydrogen bond and the lower hydrogen bond. Now as you can see, in each bond, each of these bond, one electron is being shared by nitrogen and 1 electron is being shared by hydrogen. But only in the case of this bond, which is nothing but a coordinate bond, both the electrons, the 2 electrons required for forming a covalent bond, are being shared by nitrogen only. The hydrogen is only accepting a share in an electron pair. It is accepting a share in an electron pair, whereas this nitrogen, this NH3, complete NH3, is donating a share in an electron pair to H. Can you see? Both these electrons are being shared by this NH3, this N. Okay, so here, since this H plus is accepting a share in an electron pair, this H plus becomes your acid. Whereas this NH3, this complete NH3 is donates a share in an electron pair. It is donating a share to this H plus in an electron pair. Therefore this becomes your base. Okay, so this is how Lewis theory tells us that acid accepts a share in an electron pair and the base donates a share in an electron pair. Now, similarly, let us consider one more example to understand in a much more better way. And guys, let me tell you all, the complete charge on this compound formed will be plus. Why plus? Because this H plus is combining with this NH3. So when a compound is formed, the plus charge will get to the complete compound. Now, moving on, let's understand another example where BF3 combines with NH3 to give us BF3 and NH3. Now let's see how. Okay, so let me draw the diagrams over here. So for BF3 we have a boron over here. Okay, boron has 3 electrons in its outermost shell. So let me draw these 3 electrons. Whereas this fluorine has 7 electrons, so it is going to combine. Fluorine requires one more electron, so it is going to combine with boron. Okay, and this is how one electron will be shared by fluorine and one electron will be shared by boron. This is how a covalent bond is formed between them. But if you observe carefully, now also guys, this boron has only 6 electrons, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. But it requires 8 electrons to complete its octet. Although it is sharing 3 more electrons, but 3 plus 3 is giving him only 6. It requires minimum 8 electrons to complete the octet. So it is obvious that it requires plus 2 electrons. So what it is going to do? It is going to combine with NH3. Nitrogen has 5 electrons in its outermost shell. Okay. Now it is going to combine with H and H. 3 hydrogens. Can you see over here? And it is going to form a bond. So here also if you see, one electron is being shared by hydrogen and one electron is being shared by nitrogen in all 3 bonds. And it has 2 free electrons, electron pair. Okay, so this boron requires 2 electrons to complete its octet, but it cannot contribute any electron to this NH3 because its all 3 electrons are already covalently bonded to F. So what is going to happen over here? This NH3 is going to share its electron pair, and this is how a bond is going to get formed. This F, I am drawing the diagram as it is, and this N is going to share a covalent bond, coordinate bond, my bad. It is going to share a coordinate bond, and this is your compound formed. So if you see, in both the cases there is involvement of coordinate bond. And what is a coordinate bond? A coordinate bond is a bond where both the electrons are being shared by one compound. Okay, now here can I say that this BF3 is accepting a electron share pair, and one which accepts a share in an electron pair is nothing but your acid, and the one which donates a share in an electron pair, this is donating. Okay, NH3 is donating its electron pair, share in electron pair. Therefore this becomes your base and it is forming a new substance. So this is how you find out the base and acid with the help of the Lewis theory. So this theory emphasizes the formation of coordinate covalent bond. Can you see? It emphasizes on formation of coordinates covalent bond. So as this was all about the Lewis theory, I hope you have understood this topic and liked this video as well. So guys, do check out my channel where I've uploaded physics and chemistry videos of class 11th and 12th. They might be helpful for you all. And thank you for watching this video.